What if I told you guys I'm putting down every single weight in this gym? Barbells, dumbbells, cables, all of it. I'm just gonna be using my body weight for the next 4 weeks. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Blue, and today is gonna be day 0 of our no weight challenge. But before we start doing the workouts, we need to establish the baseline because we're gonna come back to these weights at the end of the 4 weeks and see if we got any stronger, weaker, or if our physique got any better, and if I gained any weight or not. All right, guys, I'm gonna add my before physique. Then at the end of 4 weeks, we'll get our after. And we'll compare those and see how we look. Hopefully better. All right, guys, so for the baseline lifts, I'm going to be doing bench press, barbell squats, and then deadlifts. I think those are like the 3 main lifts. So we're just gonna do those to as many reps as possible or as comfortable because I don't have a spotter. And then at the end of the 4 weeks, we'll come back and do those again. I'm also just gonna check my body weight to see where we're at the start of this and see what it looks like at the end. I stick to a pretty consistent diet, so I'm pretty sure I will either gain or lose weight based on the workouts. So I got 3 rules I need to follow, and they're pretty simple. Rule number 1, no dumbbells, no barbells, no cables, no bands, nothing that is not my body weight, I think is what I'm trying to say here. Now for rule number 2, the only tools I can use are my body, the pull-up bar, dips, and anything else that is not in rule number 1. And lastly, rule number 3 is to train consistently. So no taking weeks off. I do have a planned trip in the middle of this, but I plan on working out during that. And that's basically it. So we need to stick to those rules, and at the end of the 4 weeks, we'll see where we get. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right, so 183.8 on the scale. And now we're just gonna go ahead and hop right into our strength test. We're gonna go do as many reps as we can at 225 on the bench press. And then we'll do similar stuff for squat and deadlift. So let's go ahead and get on that. All right, so we got 3 reps of 225. Not what I was expecting. I expected a little more, but I haven't been benching as much and running a little bit more. So I guess it's kind of to be expected here. But 3 reps, not a bad baseline, and we'll test that again at the end of the series here. So let's go ahead and set up the squat. All right, so we got 275 on the squat right now. Not exactly sure where my squat is right now, so that's why we have this weight on. I haven't squatted in a while. So like I said, we're just gonna do as many reps as we can. Well, as many reps that are comfortable because I don't have a spotter or anything. So gonna be safe, and we're gonna go ahead and knock this squat out. Let's go. I don't know if I went deep enough or whatever, but we got four of those reps. My knees and my everything was cracking, so I had to stop. So yeah, 4 at 275. It's all right. We'll see. We're gonna keep going. Now to deadlift. We're at 295, and once again, just going for as many reps until many reps is comfortable. Everyone is sleeping right now, so I'm not going to be slamming this weight on the ground, so the reps might be a little bit less. So completely controlled up and down, and try not to bang this off the ground to wake anybody up. So let's go ahead and knock out this, and then we will finish off our baselines. So 295 for 4 right now. I'm not upset about. Baselines, they could be a little better, but it's a good starting point. Bench 225 for what, 3? Squat 275 for 4, and then deadlift 295 for 4. These are just the baselines, and then we're gonna do pure body weight from here on out for the next month at least. And then we're gonna retest all of this. All right guys, now we got all the baselines done and we are pretty much wrapped up with this video. I really don't know what this is gonna look like at the end of the 4 weeks. I'm sure training consistently, we're gonna have some positives. I just don't know what the strength is gonna look like at the end of 4 weeks. I'm gonna be doing running for cardio. I do that at least 2 times a week, so I forgot to put that in there earlier. I'm excited to see what this brings. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notice button if you're wanting to see the rest of the series. I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless.